so I can already feel, obviously I can't prove that, so I still need the anemometer, which is on the way in an Uber. I wanted to get just a little bit done without, but still leaving there some room for improvement with the airflow later, after the work that we can do today is done. So I'm just waiting for what I need, and then I'll crack on with this. So as far as I can reach with called a screwdriver to get remove the screws that allows this to come out, is just basically the first two. There's the middle set there, and if I could, I need the other tools, which again are coming, and as long as that's not on too tight, because obviously I need to be able to apply directional pressure upwards towards the unit in order to be able to get those loose and then undone. So provided they're not on like stupidly tight, one of them was, which was very difficult, but managed to eventually get it off. It's very tiring, but if I can get those two off, I obviously cannot reach down the very far end, but that will suffice to give me access to all three blower fans via the wet vac. I won't be able to reach it physically myself, but at least I'll be able to get the wet vac in there, and we'll be able to get the dust out from quite a lot of dust out from the blower fans themselves. Now, what I want to say here and make this very, very crystal clear again, okay, and look, I want to also, I should mention a caveat that the landlord actually may have absolutely no idea that the AC is installed in this manner, or the challenges that exist, because it may never have been communicated clearly to them in the past. So giving the benefit of the doubt, that is also a possibility. Okay, and obviously real estate agents have limited knowledge as well too. So there is always the possibility that it's ignorance is bliss, so to speak. But nevertheless, it doesn't change the fact that this shouldn't happen. I mean, this is the blower fan, okay? Now, unfortunately, I'm still going to try, but I wanted to be able to grab this by hand and just get a nice big clump of it and demonstrate. I'm still going to try, but we'll see if we're going to be successful at or not, because I thought the access panel was a little bit bigger in dimensions than this, and it's very difficult for me to reach any further beyond this point here. So I can barely reach that, and my neck is killing me from doing this, and even just filming this is quite painful at this point. So still going to try and grab as much as I can of that dust and show you just how bad of a fire hazard this situation is. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why we've you've got a newborn in this room as well too, a very unhealthy air, because the AC is absolutely filthy, and it absolutely 100% cannot be properly cleaned. It can only be partially cleaned via the front where the supply air is, and it's only basically half the coil. It's one side of the coil. I've sent you videos that show what the coil is going to look like on this side, and this is the drainage pan. This entire panel can actually be removed. You can see the screws, but we can't get to them. So the entire drainage pan can be removed. Everything can be done. This whole thing can be disassembled and properly cleaned and maintained, and obviously repaired in the future as well too, for the sake of just having an access panel underneath here. Okay, and this size is not going to suffice for the work that needs to be done. Okay, that's so a little bit later I'll just use a laser pointer to show you the rough dimensions that would be required, the ideal dimensions. Thankfully, that light fitting, there's nothing else here in that, so it's quite easy to do. And if your landlord is really, really that concerned about aesthetics, if that's a real priority with doing the access panel in a way that it's just not blatantly obvious that it's there, I'll take some photos, and I can draw it up later and show you and explain just how it can be done, and it won't look unsightly. It can be done in a way that provides access, that also takes into account where the support beams are here. But generally, like, just to make it clear from up on this side, where the framework is there, so that you're not cutting through the frame and compromising the
the support underneath, but this is more than adequate. What is here, you can actually cut that one out, the one at the back there, just in between that let's say the crossbeam there that goes from one side, from the concrete to the front, and where my light is here, these two short sections can be extended, or they actually already go across. They're not, okay. So that long beam there, that one there at the back, it should be in the sort of the middle of the camera, that can be actually cut through neatly and still utilized. It can be part of the panel. So what you want to do, you're not going to make a new panel, access panel. It's just going to be cut in the right spot. Again, I can mark that out for you so it's very clear. It just needs to be cut and then secured into place however you want it to be done. It can be no mechanism, so it just pops up by pushing it up and then putting it to one side, and it drops down when you want to put it back. Or it can be hinged. There's so many ways that it can be done in a intelligent way that makes it safe, secure, not going to get dirty fingerprints all over it, is workable. And also, obviously, you can see that at least the saving grace here, and this is done on purpose. It's not random, because you can see the others further along there. This rectangle here, it was supposed to be cut out as an access panel. That's why it's like that. It's not randomly perfectly aligned with the blower fan assembly. Yeah, it's been built like this because the intention was for there always to be an access panel right there where it's supposed to be. Okay, so somebody knew what they're doing, but the final execution wasn't completed. And somebody made the decision for that not to happen. So it's anybody's guess how that came to be. Okay.